Okay, so this is going to be part 3 of bobbing my hammer on my Model 37. All that's really left to do is just take the hammer out and cold blue the back of this. So we're going to unload the gun. So I just took this thing out of my pocket because I've been carrying it, and we're going to get it started. Alright, we're going to be cold bluing the hammer on my Smith & Wesson Model 37. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to use this kit that I bought from Midway USA. We're going to use the cleaner and degreaser on the back of the hammer because that's all we're doing today, and then apply cold blue for 30 to 60 seconds per instructions. Rinse it off cold water and dry it, and then use the rust protection, and that'll be it. That should be basically the whole process. So I didn't realize it only took 30 to 60 seconds, but sounds good to me. So we'll get started. First, we're going to take the grips off. Damn. These are Pachmayr grips. A little bit bigger than the stock grips in your pocket, but with this air weight, it is a world of difference in recoil. Jesus, the screws in there, ain't it? There we go. Next, the side plate. All right, one. Oh shit. Thing. From what I understand, what I've heard, again, I am pretty amateurish at this shit. I really don't know much, but from what I understand, if you're gonna do this, you really want to have the right size screwdriver, the right tools, because it's important not to bugger up these screws or frame or anything else. Now, I say that, but to do something where I don't have the right tool for the job. The right tool you're supposed to, when you take the side plate off, is pop this frame with a rubber mallet or something. People say don't stick a screwdriver in here and pop the side plate off, and they're probably right. I do not have a rubber mallet, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it in and this is just me trying to do damage control. Stick it in just barely and gently push up towards this side plate. So that's the way I'm doing it. You're not supposed to do that, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, well, actually, I'm going to take out the hammer block. The next thing we're going to do is remove the yoke. And then we're going to take out this spring here. Now, I've taken this out before. I remember taking this out. What I don't remember is how exactly I got it out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back on this, get that hammer out. This is a little bit harder because I've already bobbed the hammer. Let me look at this here. There it is. So I know what you do is you stick a pin in here. If you see that hole, well, I don't have a pin, so I bent a nail. I don't have any punches that small, and what this should do is let that fall right there. Now the tension here is between that nail and that plunger, so we're just going to see if we can work our way out with this. Just going to kind of wiggle it. I think that's what I done last time. Just kind of wiggled. There we go. And turn that. Okay, so yeah, turn on that pin and just wiggle a little bit, and that should come out. All right, perfect. Okay, so I learned something. What I learned was that this little spring-loaded piece here, if you pull back the release lever, it goes ahead and pulls that back. So then we'll just cock that hammer just a little bit with the trigger. We'll get our hammer out. Now, this right here, I'm not sure what the best way to do it with. I think I'd like to use a larger screwdriver. So we're going to press down. I think that's called your rebound slide right there. Actually, I may need a smaller screwdriver. If I can fit it in there. I'm trying to do this on camera. Lord, you know what? I can go over it. Well, I'll be back on that one. Okay, so I figured out a way to get this thing out. So if you look real close, what you want to do is you see the way the gun's facing. You see that little bolt that's or notch there holding the spring in, and you see a place under it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to insert your screwdriver coming from this way over this frame and into the bottom side of that bolt right there. Set the gun facing up and use that as leverage. That's how you do it. So we're going to see if we can. That's the way I found to do it anyway. So, and I am watching a video on this, but We'll put my thumb here because this thing's supposed to shoot out like hell. This, there, it's coming. Oh shit. Okay. Get it under here. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that thing definitely left a little divot in my finger when it come out, so. Okay. And that fits in there just like that, looks like. That's gonna be hell to get back in. I already know it, but I'm gonna go ahead and place this spring back in there. That way I know that that's where that goes. Oh yeah, so I forgot. So I decided to, since I was already gonna break this gun down because I had to take the hammer out to do cold blue, I was just gonna go ahead and smooth out that that trigger on it, the rest of this, to take the hammer out, to do either bob it or like what I'm doing, cold blue it, because I've already bobbed it, is irrelevant. So anything past taking the hammer out is pretty much irrelevant. But that's what I'm going to work on today. As far as the rest of this, the breakdown of this, I'm going to use this still in the video, and if you just want to see the application of cold blue, just skip to that part. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, pull this hand out, hold it, it's under spring tension, and ease this trigger up. There's our trigger. Okay. So now we're going to take out the cylinder stop. So what we're going to do, let me find something appropriate. We're going to push down all the way. So I'm going to have to set the gun on the table for that. So we're going to push this through the frame all the way. Now it's kind of hard to hold, and we're gonna just work it up real easy. Just flathead screwdriver. There we go. Okay, now there's a spring here that I don't want to lose in the bottom of this thing, so I'm gonna stop with that screwdriver, get two hands on this thing, just real easy. Oh, huh. Well, I was holding the wrong place. I was holding the bottom. Is you right there? Okay, cool. All right. Well, cool shit. Okay. So again, I'm gonna leave this spring in it so I don't lose it. And there is your stripped revolver frame. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this degreaser shit to the back of this hammer. Wipe it down, clean rag, and then we're gonna go and rinse it with cold water. So, be back. All right, so I think I overdid it a little bit. I definitely stick closer to the 30-second side. It's pretty damn blue right there, if you can see that, but whatever. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, it looked better than it did just with the polish. So anyhow, if you use that, I'd probably stick close to 30 seconds, but that's pretty deep blue right there. Either way, I'm gonna throw it back on the gun and see how it looks. Well, scratch that. I'm filming 2 videos at the same time. Since I already had the gun broke down, I was gonna do a trigger job on this gun, which I've already basically done. So I'm not gonna do a reassembly video. The reassembly is gonna be done for the trigger job. That being said, check out that. I'll do a final product video on, and basically an overview on all the modifications I've done to this gun to conceal carry it. And you can just see, I mean, what the hammer looks like in the frame there if you really want to. So anyway, y'all have a good day. All right, it's now dry. So we're gonna now apply our Perma Blue to the back of this. Better wipe that off with a sponge, just make sure the sponge come with it. So, all right. Now, it's supposed to stay on for, I think they said, about 30 to 60 seconds. Hell, let's just use a tube. There we go, that's plenty. Alright, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Now, by the time I get done talking here, it'll probably be about a minute, so, or close to it. So, now I'm gonna go wipe it, run this off, rinse this off, and by the time I'm done, I'm gonna dry it and let's see. Neutralize the chemical by immediately with thoroughly. Yeah, so the way you neutralize this is with cold water. So I'm not sure I want to touch this. So I'm gonna use this rag here and go to my bathroom sink and wash this off. So we'll see how that goes.